A new month is upon us, which means new trading post. So let's see what items we have this month. Giving the list a quick look, it looks like this month is going to be chess themed, and starting off is the Grandmaster's Royal Board, which is a flying mount for 700 tenders. Personally, it's not something that I'm going to go for, but it does have some interesting pieces on it. You have like the little 2 rook pieces on the back that are kind of mimicking engines, and then you have the little horse fin at the bottom here. So all in all, it's an interesting design. It's just not for me. So this will be an easy pass for me, which is a good thing because I spent so many tenders last month for the Forsaken themed stuff. So I need a little bit of space to save some tenders for some future months. So next up, for 550 tenders each, we have 2 ensembles. We have the Grandmaster's Prophetic Attire, and then we have the Royal Attire. So basically the same thing, just recolors. I think this one here, the black, yellow, and white, looks a little bit better than the purple, red, and I guess brownish kind of colors going on. So these 2 ensembles are going to be an easy pass. But I mean, if it's something that really interests you, if you're into that whole chess aesthetic, then I guess this is the month for you. For me, it's going to be a hard pass. I'm not really feeling these ones. So the next few items on the list are weapons transmogs, starting with this 2-handed mace, the Grandmaster's Prophetic Mace. It goes for 175 tenders. It's got that same color that we saw in the ensemble. It's the silver, purple, and red, and it also comes in a recolor of gold, black, and white, just like we saw in the ensemble. So it seems like they're going to keep with this color scheme. The next weapons we have are the staves, and these are the Grandmaster's Prophetic Stave, which is kind of that same color, the purple and the silver, and then we have the gold and black as well. Same thing, just recolored. Next, for 150 tenders, we have the Grandmaster's Prophetic Axe. These are one-handers, so again, same color scheme, and of course it comes in the black and gold as well. So last, for the weapons transmogs, we have this shield. It's the Grandmaster's Prophetic Bulwark, and then again, same color with the silvers and the purples, and then we also have the recolor in gold and white and black as well. So moving on to more ensembles, we have the Midnight Sweatsuit, and then we also have the Snowy Sweatsuit, but I will say I'll probably pick up the Midnight Sweatsuit just because it is 100 tenders. It's really cheap, and I kind of like the way these look. Next, for 50 tenders each, we have a black eye patch and we have a white eye patch. So I think for me, these eye patches will just be a pass, but if you want them, they're very cheap for 50 tenders. And it looks like this month is no exception for the leg wraps and skirt, and as we're going to get a whole bunch of them, it looks like. So we have this long Midnight War skirt and leg wraps. Then we have the same thing in white. Then we have the short Midnight War skirt and leg wraps. So just basically the same thing with a shorter skirt. And then this one also comes in white as well. These are 50 tenders each, and they're pretty cheap to get, so it might be worth considering. I actually do like the midnight versions of these, so I think this is something I'll probably consider picking up. Returning are the Vigilante masks. So we have the Midnight Mask for 50 tenders, and then we have the Snowy version as well for 50 tenders. And for 40 tenders, we have the long Midnight War skirt. So if you're not a fan of having the leg wraps with the skirt, you can just have the skirt by itself. So for 40 tenders, we have the long Midnight War skirt. This comes in also the long Snowy War skirt, so it's just a white variation. And then we have both the short Midnight War skirt and the short Snowy War skirt as well. So we have different lengths here to just go with any transmog that you might be thinking of making. And for 20 tenders a piece, we have the footwear that goes along with those skirts and leg wraps. So we have the Banded Midnight War slippers, we have the Banded Midnight War wraps, so these ones go up the leg a little bit more, and then we have the same thing in white as well. We have the slippers, and then we have the leg wraps as well. As for returning items, we have the Korkron Warsaber. This is 600 tenders. It is a ground mount. This is something that I think it looks really cool. I really like the detail of the bones and the spikes and the armor itself, but I think this one will be an easy pass as I typically don't go for the ground mounts. And we have the Sentinel Wolf, which is just a white variation with some different embellishments on the armor and stuff, but essentially the same thing. So these ones are 600 a piece. So it was something that maybe you missed out on last time. Now's the time to get them. Making his return is Worgley the Apprehensive. This is a pet, and I love collecting pets, so this is going to be an easy buy for me. I like that he's just whacking people with his little flag there, and then he also has his shield with just a bunch of arrows in it. That's also looks kind of cool, so I'm excited to try this one out. I think it's going to be a fun little pet to have. And last but not least, we have 2 shoulder capes for 75 tenders a piece. This is the Dueler's Azure shoulder cape. It's a nice little light kind of blue color, and then we have the Crimson shoulder cape, which is just a all-out red one. So if maybe you saw them last time around and you couldn't afford them, now's your chance to pick them up. It's also worth noting that at the end of the reward track, you're getting a chest themed mount. This is the one that you'll earn at the end of the track for completing the Traveler's Log this month. So make sure to get your Traveler's Log done. You can get the free mount. You can save yourself 700 tenders. If you really want the gold one, by all means buy it, but this looks like a good compromise if you want the mount and you just don't want to spend the tenders for it. So with all that said, what items are you looking forward to this month? I personally just want the pet and maybe a few of the sweatsuits, but other than that, I think everything else is a pass, which is a good thing because I need to save. So that'll do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more World of Warcraft content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, as it does help out a ton. Just a friendly reminder that I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube at around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. So if you want to come by and do delves or keys or any kind of content in World of Warcraft, you're more than welcome to. I'd be happy to help you out and just have some fun. Until next time.